My tie looks good on the game. I think we're good. We're ready. Mic ready? Mic ready. Testing, testing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, what up, everybody? This is Nick Sy with Old School Meets New School, another news update. Today I've got a few small things, a few big things, and a few strange things for you to absorb. And most likely I have to check up to make sure that I'm just not completely and totally bullshitting you, which, that's fine. I get this right off the internet, so you should be able to just Google it, Yahoo, whatever you want to do. So, first up, I'm doing this like just straight up, just with my voice. There's not gonna be a lot of pictures here. You can check out the YouTube video that I posted this weekend. It will have the pictures and some links and stuff like that. But for my first news story, it's just another reason why I don't think I would want to move permanently to Florida. I'm sorry to all you retirees who go down there and you enjoy yourself, or anybody who's into the whole Miami scene. So, a woman comes home after a very long day, and what does she find in her swimming pool but a 9-foot gator? That's right. 9 feet. 300 pounds of a reptile that's like, I would love to eat you. That to me, like, I've been visited, and you see the little, like, they have lizards all over the place over there. It's moist, it's warm, it's hot, it's raining, like, it's a perfect environment for people, for reptiles. And so, if I had to be scared of the idea that if I jump in the pool, there's a chance that there could be an alligator ready to eat me. That's it. I throw it in. It's the same reason why I don't go to like the South and the Midwest and stuff where they have like, tornado season and stuff. That's crazy. I think I wouldn't mind like looking at one and like, oh look, it's a big tornado just hitting ground. That's so beautiful. And even alligators. Oh, it's nice. It's in a steel trap it's not going anywhere. But I don't want to be like, oh yeah, look at that. It's just walking right next to me. Or, oh yeah, the news told me I got to get into a little tiny square box on the ground just in case my house gets taken away. No, that's not for me, people. It's not for me. I'm a city kid. I'm northeast. I mean, we have tornado warnings. I swear, people act as if, locusts are about to attack. Like, the northeast, I have to admit, of the United States is tough. We have anything happen. You hear, like, I've seen stories in Australia where they have literally locust attacks. You have rats just kind of go through whole fields. You have in Europe, you have all these other issues, South America. Even parts of the U.S., you got, West Coast, you have earthquakes. South, you got their tornadoes, you got hurricane. We realistically, it's snow. And let's face it, we get enough of it where we're like, we're just not going to go anywhere. We would not know what to do with a real straight up situation. We're also very stubborn. We're probably the most stubborn people out of anybody in the United States. So we are a tough group of people to deal with, screwed up shit that's just natural. So I'm not up for that. I can't do it. I'll go visit. I'd even do a little storm chasing once in a while. But no, sorry people. I'm not gonna go check out your storms and shit like that. So, and I'm not gonna go and be part of the alligator world there and stuff like that. So my next story comes from it's a new thing, just recently popped out, and if you're too young, which probably a lot of you will be, but you can research it. It's on television. It's actually part of like culture now again. Is the O.J. Simpson trial. So if you didn't hear about this, and this is my OJ Oh No story, I had to, sorry. Apparently, there was this guy. They tore down the house where the OJ the murder and everything took place. Apparently, somebody went. One of the people who was working on the building. They found a knife. They found this knife in the ground. And apparently what they did is they found this random beat cop in the middle of nowhere, and they gave it to him. And apparently he was off duty. So what does this cop do? He's like, what am I going to do with this? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go and put this in my house and hold on to it for like 10 years. What? You're a cop. Do the right thing then. Apparently the only reason is this guy went to somebody and was trying to get like case information so that he could put it on like a plaque so he could keep the knife. Like, I'm like, you were a cop. You understand the law, right? You understand that is not something you can keep. That's not right. No, people, no. So apparently they're testing this. Apparently it's actually a big thing. They're keeping it very hush hush, but they're testing it for blood. They're testing it for fingerprints. It is an old one. There's a lot of things against this. Realistically, there's double jeopardy. He's already been tried and he's already been found not guilty. It is what it is. The other thing too is I have to assume even if they found something on this, that the chain of custody has been broken over the last 10 years. I can't see a judge being like, you know what, yeah, that fingerprint has got to be the fingerprint. That blood. I mean, they find her blood, let's face it, that's probably correct. But everything else about that knife is kind of like, yeah, we fucked up. We made a mistake. We screwed up. It is what it is. So yeah, like I said, I mean that seems to be where it's at, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. So OJ, once again, everybody out there who is all happy, your parents, if you're watching this, most likely your parents will know about O.J. Simpson trial. And there was two groups of people. And it's weird. Just today, actually, somebody told me that the O.J. Simpson trial is kind of like ingrained in people's memories as to where they were, kind of like 9/11. Now, I was thrown off by this. I was actually like, I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, well, because it was a big race thing too. It wasn't just about the murder. It was a big thing about race. It was like you had these two groups divided, and half of the people, when they heard the verdict, they're like, yay, and then half the people were like, you must be kidding me. Now, the funny part is, all the people were like, yay, when it happened. Even now, they're like, no, that guy was fucking guilty. No. He should have gone to jail. We won that moment, but he should have gone to jail. Yeah, no. I'll give you that. But yeah, no, so, yeah, it's a thing. Check it out. They're actually, I guess, they're making a TV show. The TV show is out, and I guess it's pretty good. So if you want to know what happened, and you want to be like your parents, and suspense and all that shit, just check out that show. Another thing, this is for all your ladies out there. This is pretty messed up. This came from the British side of the world there. Apparently there's a woman, I'm going to butcher her name, so I'm not even going to say it. You can Google it if you really want to find out this person, and maybe send her some, like, Twitter hate mail. She looks pretty old, so she probably doesn't even have one. But apparently she's going out there and she's saying that plus-size models are unhealthy, and that they're leading to an obese society. So here's my issue with this comment. Okay, because I don't want to, I'm not a doctor, I don't want to sit there and tell people, oh yeah, you know what, yeah, no, you shouldn't say that, they should be able to be whatever they are. I get it, there's healthy and unhealthy. I'm sorry to you, lady, normal, like, models aren't healthy either. Eating cotton balls and like being able to see your rib cage clear as day, as if I just took a skeleton and put like plastic wrap on it. That ain't healthy either. I'm sure Dr. Oz would agree with me. That is not healthy. Dr. Oz, if you don't agree with me, let me know. Send a comment. I'll take you out. But I'm pretty sure anorexia is not healthy. And let me tell you, most of those girls, that also too, I could have sworn like, you know, the whole modeling thing got attacked like 10, 15 years ago because it created all these women who had bulimia, had, you know, anorexia, and all these other crazy things, cutting themselves and so, oh, I'm not as skinny as the girl on Vogue. And it's like, no shit, you're not. Because you're healthy. So I think in reality, I think there needs to be a good balance. I'm not saying that. And to be honest with you, I think, you know, they're all beautiful in their own way, but I think everybody needs to be healthy. I'm not necessarily saying that, you know, I don't really know female sizes, but, you know, if you're a big size, you know, maybe there is some health issues. But I think personally, no matter how big or small you are, if your doctor says, yeah, your heart's good, you know, you're staying fit, you know what then? Screw you, lady. Let them be. Because let me tell you something. Losing weight too fast or being way too skinny is just as hard on your health and hard on your heart because, let's face it, you need nutrients. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why they have multivitamins and they have food and shit. You know, we're not meant to eat just cotton and shit. So that's my little piece on that. You should definitely Google that out and send some sort of comment saying that you think that she's a crazy woman. And there's a lot of people who say that. And to be honest, I think it's kind of messed up to go and sit there and say that you think that plus-size models are like creating obesity when I'm going to be honest with you, you know, you're probably creating actually a healthier group of women, because in reality, I don't think everybody's like, oh, well, that woman is overweight, so I'm going to get overweight. No, they're probably just like, you know what I'm going to do, though? I'm not going to, like, throw up after I eat, like, a Skittle. You know, they're thinking to themselves, you know what, maybe I don't have to be this crazy person and survive. So that's just my little thought on that. You know, I'm sure that there's going to be people out there going to be like, well, no, we should have all supermodels and shit like that. But that's just how I feel. You know, just I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be nice. My next thing comes from, if you are somebody who's like in science and shit, actually, a pretty cool thing happened, and we kind of forget about Mother Nature sometimes, I think, with technology and all this other stuff. Pretty cool thing. In Ecuador, a volcano actually did erupt, and they had some pretty cool footage. So my suggestion is just check that out. It just erupted yesterday, and you know, I was definitely one of those kids. I admit, you know, in grade school, I created a little volcano. I did the whole baking soda and vinegar and, you know, some food coloring and things of that nature, and some good stuff. So I definitely think that you know, if you're into that type of science stuff, check that out. It was actually pretty neat. They got some good footage and stuff like that, so that's pretty neat. And I think sometimes we forget about, you know, the power of kind of the Mother Nature type of thing. We kind of take that for granted with our, you know, Samsung Galaxy S7s and iPhones and video games and all that stuff. And sometimes seeing that, you know what, if Mother Nature wanted to, she'd take you out. You'd be gone. You know, that day after tomorrow stuff, if she wanted to, it happened. Speaking of Mother Nature and weather, I just want to let everybody know that I'm from the Northeast, and if you don't know anything from the Northeast in the United States, the weather people suck. So every year this happens. This has been an ongoing thing, and I've moved to more of the New England piece, which is more towards the coast, and it's like they get worse and worse the closer you get to the New England area, because I was in New York for a while, and they were pretty bad, and now I'm like farther west or east, and it's horrific. And I sit there and I wonder myself, that's going to be the greatest job, because realistically, I personally think you can be a weather person at any place on the planet, and it seems to me you can honestly just guess, and people will be like, oh, that's okay. That's okay. The weather's unpredictable. No, that's your job. That's what I'm watching the Weather Channel for. I am watching it to know what's going to happen. When the only weather that's correct is the one you're showing me that's happening right now, that's sick. That's craziness, people. That's crazy. I don't understand it. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't get it. I don't get the weathermen. I don't understand the weathermen, or weather people. Sorry. Women can be just as wrong doing the weather as men. So yeah, that's my thought process on the weather people. Just a little throw out there is that, you know, I'm sitting here looking at snow. I had no idea. I swear they say like, oh, right now it's snowing. No shit, it's snowing. I see it. I wanted to know yesterday. Whatever. So my last piece is actually a little bit more serious. It's about North Korea. Where else do I go with that? You know, really, I mean, they're a tough one. Yeah, they're a tough breed to handle. In North Korea, they keep talking about nukes. They're doing all these things. So if you kids don't know about North Korea and all this shit that's going on, you should check it out, because this guy is a Looney Tune. To be honest with you, more and more I think that movie, The Interview, should be like something that actually happens. This guy's got to be crazy too. This guy's got to be nuts. It's tough, let me tell you. But yeah, so that's about it. I don't want to harsh on that because it's pretty serious. But North Korea, I definitely, I would honestly say, I don't really like you. I don't think I'm alone. I think pretty much the whole rest of the world doesn't like you either. But that's the news. It's the news. Sorry for any of you guys. I forgot. I'm sorry. I know. I see people going on and off. I forgot to change the game. I usually put the game to something different. I record this, put it on YouTube with some stuff, but I like to do it live just in case anybody's interested. But yeah, so that's your news. You know, 9-foot gator in Florida found in a pool. Just stupid. Just craziness. And apparently there's a woman in Britain who thinks that plus size models are like demons. So, you know, that's what we got going on nowadays, you know. And I didn't even hit, if you notice, I didn't hit on politics, which apparently I'm going to really quickly, because I got like 2 minutes, because I try making these like 20 minutes a piece. Politics is just, every single time I go with the news. Every single time I go with the news, I talk about politics. And to be honest, for a younger crowd, I think this politics is like the greatest thing on earth for you. Because it's literally like checking out the circus. Like, to an adult right now, this is our version of the circus, is politics. I mean, Donald Trump, people. I mean, even some of the stuff that's going on, we have more. I mean, you guys should check out this thing called Heads of State Go to Space, or something like that. There was this video that was out where there's an asteroid coming, and they send out the people to space and stuff, and it's crazy because it really is nuts how crazy this situation is. Our whole political system is kind of nuts, and yeah, that's about it. But please check us out. I post videos for the latest news. Sometimes not the most serious news, but at least what I consider the most latest news. At least about twice a week, randomly. Check us out at Old School Meets New School. Just go right there. There's the picture. Check out that picture. It spells it out very nicely, just in case you don't know how to spell Old School. Meets without any E's. New School. Check us out. We have past videos. Plus, we like to play plenty of video games. I don't always want to be serious with you, even though nothing I say is serious. But check us out at NTUser123. We do play all the latest games that are popular to you, as well as some of the old school games that were popular to me, and a few other people. So check us out, Nick Side, myself, and Alex Stoopy, who unfortunately can't be here with me, at Old School Meets New School. Peace out, everybody. Thank you so much.